Varıyor those gold boots, orim is oldie. Varıyor those gold boots.
Nerede lan o? Nereye gidiyor şimdi? Ha. Şu arkamdan burada da varmış lan görev. Önce buna gidelim madem. Şu taraftan gideriz. Hoş geldin kanka. Böyle gideceğiz şu yol ayrımından sola. Gene mi geliyorsun ya? Bu ne lan, kapkaranlık burası. Lan oğlum gelsene. Bakayım.
think you lost your way. This is the village of the Sven tribe. Whatever you're looking for. Listen, I don't know. I just have orders not to let anyone in. So unless you have real business here, go explore it. You should have led with that. Go on then, and keep it brief.
Tamam. Şefleri nerede şimdi bunun? Oha çüş. Neyse şuraya gidelim madem. İyi de aşağı nereden ineriz? Ha şuradan. Şöyle ormana gireceğiz. Lan bu da uyuyor ya. Biz de dinlenelim. Bunun yeri vardır. Yok.
That's me. It's true. It's been a while since we last communicated. She must be wondering what's... My current work is far more important than my obligations to the Guild. Kind that could be a breakthrough for humanity's survival on Avalon. Do you really think Camelot can Let me tell you this. Camelot cannot protect anyone. Its weakness, corruption, and subservience have doomed it. But the Dalriata, they are not inflicted by those flaws. I want to extract the essence of the tribe's nature, the very thing that makes them. I'm glad you understand the potential behind my work. I hope you'll help me push the boundaries of... To create my formula, I need a substance that acts as... You can find them here in the Forlorn Swords. Of course, you won't get the slime without a... Excellent. The sooner you complete this task, remember, what we're doing here will be remembered in
Tamam görevi. Varmış zaten bende.
Excellent. At last. Though, of course, the greatest reward is knowing you've contributed to a breakthrough that, speaking of which, would you like to You've proven yourself capable and resilient. It makes you an ideal candidate for something far more valuable. The snail slime you brought me needs to be tested in conjunction with my formula. A distillation. Simply stand against that wall there. One small injection, and you could become... Others might balk at such an opportunity, but I suspect you possess the vision to recognize great... Finally, someone who The injection will only take a moment. Any discomfort will be temporary, I assure you. A small... The Dalriata's strength flows through this formula. Soon it will flow...
Bakalım ne olacak. Bitti. O ne lan?
Ah, you're awake at last. Good. I was beginning to worry the sedative was too strong for even your constitution. I apologize for the accommodations. Locking you up was necessary. The process of creating the essence requires absolute precision. No interruptions. The Dalriata around you, they didn't survive the extraction process. A regrettable necessity, you understand. When their blood flowed through their veins, it served no greater purpose. But here in my laboratory, it gained meaning. I gave it purpose. They died because, despite their physical strength, they were fundamentally weak. That same weakness afflicts all humans on Avalon, and soon the weirdness will claim them all. Can't you see the nobility in what I'm doing? I'm transforming humanity into something that can endure, making us all stronger. The Dalriata's physical superiority is only the beginning. What I'm looking for is something transcendent, beyond human, beyond the limitations of flesh. And your blood might be exactly what I need. You're more resilient than the others. You might be the final catalyst for my formula when the weirdness comes, and it will come, mark my words. Only those transformed by my formula will survive. The weak will perish, and the strong will live. You may think it's cruel.
Yeter lan, tamam.
It's not. It's the fundamental law of nature. And when I complete the
Soktum daha
formula, we
konuşuyor
will
ya.
ascend nature. We will become as gods. Each vial I will create. They will contain not just blood, but distilled purity. The essence of what humanity was meant to be. The Dalriata are merely the beginning. Their tribal minds still remember what civilization has forgotten, the sacred violence of creation. The weak masses with their petty morality cannot grasp the necessity of this great work. They call me monster. I am their salvation. Each death is a ritual. Each extraction brings us closer to the primordial state. I have surpassed the boundaries of the profane dabblers in alchemy. The guild sends agents to stop me. Fools. My hands
Hala konuşuyor.
not from guilt,
İpine
but
soktum
from
ya.
touching the very fabric of existence. I have become the vessel for forces beyond comprehension.
Sizin yapacağınız
My
oyun
work is
için tövbe
complete.
yarabbim.
Chosen few will rise as titans among the ruins. A new aristocracy of spirit and flesh. You could have been among them. Now you will merely witness the dawn of a new age. Ah. But I've said too much.
Hala konuşuyor ya. Gavatın oluyor.
Final synthesis is at a critical stage.
Kapıyı açacak mı demek değil mi?
The calculations must be precise. One error could ruin months of work, waste all these necessary sacrifices. Rest while you can. Conserve your strength. You'll need it for what comes next. When I return, the process will be complete. The transformation will begin, and you will have the privilege of being among the first to
Sabaha kadar
ascend.
konuşacak mı bari, merak ettim.
This chamber
Vallahi
of
konuşacak
horrors
galiba.
will soon become a
Galata'nın
birthplace
oğlu.
of gods. Just a little longer now. Ah, you're awake at last. Good. I was beginning to worry the sedative was
Başa döndü.
Too strong for even your...
Lavuk ya, dır. Nereden çıkacağım buradan? Bir şey yokmuş zaten. Orası da bitti. Şimdi nereye gidiyoruz? Şuraya mı? Buradan gidersem tamam. Görev orada.
Hope you'll find something useful. What? Let me see the Dolph. You deranged. I apologize. I knew Dolph had unconventional ideas, but this goes far beyond what... Thank you for bringing this to light. Given how much you've helped us, I think it's time for you to meet. There's no point in explaining too much now. Just know Heled embodies everything the Guild stands for.
Bu da bitti. Tamam. Nerede? Ay, gene mi buraya gideceğiz? Bu sefer buraya gideceğiz.
Hey, you there. Non-re...
Senin görevin... Ha,
So, you're a real wanderer then. You've seen a thing or two. And you've met Garth. That man in the capital. How's the old wolf doing? No, don't tell. I'm not dead yet. Step closer.
tamam.
Don't bite.
Görev nerede? Burada. Ya bir gidin. Ne bu? Girdik ama bir yere. Hayır. Hayır ya. Ya. Bundan bahsediyorum ben işte. Ananı avradım ya. Lan. Geçtik. Bakayım.
Ah, it's good to finally meet you. Alma and Tyrannus have said thank you for dealing with the troublemakers in our guild. Though I wish you... I'm surprised you've even heard of that term. The druids have always... Now that they're gone, I assumed that... But yes, I am the head of the guild. And knowing what I might become, dryads have always been a... The curse couldn't have chosen... Yes, a very old, very persistent one. Born of something abhorrent, I believe. It's carried and sustained across the land by the... I've spent most of my life researching its possible causes. And despite what some druids might have thought about the the guild was founded long before I became a dryad. Trust me, I built this place, gathered like-minded people, and only then entered the ritual circle. For further research, of course. I'm not sure how much you know about dryads, but we are as bound to a place. I perceive things differently now, in ways I never could when I was flesh and blood. My connection to nature is far deeper. We are surrounded by boundless energies, and I feel their currents flowing through every creature. It's made me realize how much there is still to discover, and how unique... Well, my form might be surprising. After all, if you ask any druid, a dryad is a failure. You see, a dryad forms when a female druid is unable to complete her rite of passage. But this has always been a personal fascination of mine. I was fairly certain, yes. This curse, for I do believe it's an ancient curse. There have been rare cases where a Bandrui was born instead of a Dryad. But it's better to prepare for the most likely outcome than gamble on the I decided not to see being bound to this place as a burden. It's not that bad. You were unfortunate enough to witness us at our worst. That's our goal is noble, but it can sometimes attract questionable individuals. Some people take it to heart. Ah, I'm glad you asked. You've arrived just in time. You see, the propaganda about druids using human sacrifices in their rituals was not and the results were incredibly powerful. It allowed them to manipulate the force of creation, combined with the pure potential of the weirdness, but the cost was too great for anyone with even the most basic of... Being what I am has given me a unique ability to peer into, and what I uncovered is this. Human life, it is unique to us, and as I said, extremely that means there must be a way to replace it with a more Yes, I don't believe in necessary evils, or that we desperately need a breakthrough in mastering the weirdness, but I vowed to find a different... Why? It doesn't take anything away from your humanity. Your life force may drive you, but it doesn't compel you to do anything, except survive. It's a spark that makes you who you are. But what you... I believe so. In fact, that's one of the reasons after all the trouble we've put you through as a new member, I feel you've earned the... Go on, take a look. It's... And what do you think? Impressed? We don't. Every component was obtained using the power granted by my unique condition and the weirdness. I infused that life into the creature. And now, here it is. Don't be vulgar. Of course not. Necromancers don't create anything. They merely toy. I didn't raise something that was once alive. I create... That's the interesting part. It actually does. Perhaps our form defines our... Not the details, though. It doesn't even have all the usual organs. Just a heart, a brain, lung. The liver was crucial for some reason. How so? Of course not. My skin is covered in bark, and I can exist bound only to one place, but that doesn't mean I'm... I was hoping for a little bit more enthusiasm. I've been considering conducting the ultimate test. I've discovered that a dryad can be freed from... Obviously that was never an option. But now I have access to energy that should be equivalent. If it frees... The energy has to be released, yes. But it's not truly alive like you or me. So perhaps you have been vital in ensuring our guild runs smoothly once again. So I thought that perhaps you would like to do the honor. Oh, I could, of course. But wouldn't it be fitting for your official admission to the guild? You've seen this guild at its lowest. But this is what we've been working toward. What I'm offering you isn't... No, the chamber is ready for the ritual.
Ne yapacağız?
It worked. I'm free. And the power course... I was right. All these years of searching have No, of course not. It only means that it's life energy. It worked exactly as it was supposed to. This truly is the beginning of a new era. Not now, I welcome you to the guild as our newest member, but I believe you have your own path to follow. Just be mindful that from now on, whatever decisions you make, do not forget what it means to...
Bu da bitti.
Until our paths entwine once more.
Şurasına. Şurada dibindeymiş, hemen oraya gidelim. Da olmayacak o ya. Akşam olmuş gene. Burada ne soru işareti var ya? Aa, şu varmış. Neredesin lan? Ha. Ana geldi. Ulan şey de ilerideymiş gerçi, daha kaçarız. Yolda git git bitmedi ya. Gayet gelerdik. Çok yüksek değil mi ya? Neyse. Nerede lan bu? Şu tarafta. Ananı. La oğlum bu gittikçe gidiyor ya. Şuradan başlayalım. Ben niye şey yaptım ya? Bir şey gidiyorduk biz. Aman vergisin ya, ulaşamayacağım. Yukarıdan mı? Yukarıda.
Well met, travel.
Lan maske yok mu bende? Var. Okunabilir de bir şey yok. Sıkıntılı değildir inşallah. Böyle. O zaman şu göreve gidelim. Oraya da şu taraftan mı gideceğiz? Lan buradan da gidilmiyor ki. Bu taraftan mı gideceğiz?
Be gone. Trigva the unbeaten.
Aha. Ay bağışıklığı olmuş ya. Elektriğe var. Şuna var mıdır? Oluyor ki. Oğlum hiç mi hasar yemezsin be? Lan bu ne oğlum ya?
Wields the no man nor ancient.
Buna sonra bakacağız. Hiçbir şey işlemiyor adamın. Neyse o değil de. Biz şuradan böyle gidiyor ama bir bakalım ne olacak. Heh. O buralarda da varmış. Hmm. Ananı burası çok yüksek. Neyse yapacak bir şey yok. Evet. Ya yapma be. Lan. İyi neyse kurtuldum. Boş ver.
Walker in the weirdness. What draws you to this place where stone and life entwine? Speak. Guide you? No, child. I do not guide. I protect what is precious, what endures. If you wish my blessing, prove you understand the value of what grows. Mortals are fleeting, but they are also the care. Each life is a spark. Each bloom a promise. The fate of mortal Thrigva. His corruption spreads like a poison. If you wish to stand against him, you must show me that you honor life. Bring me the fragile flowers. This prove that you understand what you fight to protect. And I will grant.
Nereye attı şimdi beni? Bu mu?
Shown me your heart, mortal, and it is steady and true. Take this blessing, forged in both bloom and ash, a fragment of what was and what will endure. May it shield you in your darkest moments, and remind you of what you fight to protect. Go with my blessing, child. And let life flourish where you walk.
Tamam. Şimdi şuradakini yapalım.
Greetings, walker in the weirdness. Your presence heralds the end. Schooled sees the weirdness flowing through you. He is impressed. A swirl of colors surrounds your soul. It's a beautiful sight. The Thoid tribe longs to dream Mother's dream. It is our greatest Mother told Senja, Schooled sister, when the one who walks in the way, you will fall into the sleep, and we will be everyone aids Senja in her dreaming, except Chieftain Ingvi and your humble servant, Schooled. Because of this, Mother's grace flows upon us all, and Senja's sleep remains strong. Yes, walker in the weirdness. Thanks to you, may Mother's light shine upon them. Mother is everywhere. You can see her image there. We long to surrender to her. In her warm embrace. School is not worthy to reveal Mother's secrets. Not even if Chieftain Ingvi decides to tell the walker more, then it shall.
Tamam. bakalım şuraya. Bu kim? Oo.
You are here, walker in the weirdness. I am Ingvi. May my stature not surprise for the Thoid. It is what you bring to the tribe that matters. I am my tribe's servant. I've heard the voice, but I can't. The members of the Thoid tribe are preparing to fall into sleep, and it is my. We sleep to dream. It is sacred to the Thoid. Until now, only Senya had. Through the dream, we commune with our guardian giant. The one now Mother wishes for all of us to join her. Mother promises that the strength of the Thoid's united dreaming will by embracing the dream. The Thoids will protect not only themselves. The Thoids have long believed the world is heading towards self-destruction. And we are. If there is a way to prevent that, we will do everything. We are not sure. We became certain the moment you set foot in our lands. She said that when the walker in the weirdness arrives, through our dream, we will save ourselves from the. You are the walker in the weirdness. You can do far more. We have tried everything. Magic, diplomacy. We needed Mother to show us the way. She said that only by the Gunvalder tribe did the same. We believe King Arthur entrusted us with his crown. There's always been a special bond between the Perhaps. He was the only. But how could we find out now? The king is dead, and we need to trust Mother. That's not widely known. But we believe Arthur bound his essence to the crown, which allowed him to communicate. That's why we believe Arthur must have uncovered the secrets of the weirdness. I will keep watch until once they fall into sleep, I'll decide whether or not to join them. That is my honest answer. Words shape reality. You shouldn't use them unless. How do you think you can help us? Can you do more than what? If that's the case, I won't stop you from entering. But don't you dare harm her. If you do, you'll have the entire Thoy. As you wish, Walker in the I won't make any decisions about the dreaming until. Walker in the weirdness. I've heard the voice. The members of the.
Onu şey yaptık zaten.
It gladdens Skull to see you here, for it means we behold the dream walker in the weirdness. As I greeted you in the wake, the world that withers is no home to us. It is a fleeting mirage where nothing holds, but the dreaming is eternal, and it has a purpose. When your arrival ended the vigil, the dreaming began. The final phase of our dream. Sonder is the moments when we shall become one with Mother. Sonder is also a place, deep within the lowest layers of the dreaming. There, at last, we will be. Ingvi believes you may unravel the burdens that weigh upon us. Without freeing them from these burdens, they cannot enter Mother's chamber, where each of us must drift. Life, unfulfilled duties, feelings that tether the soul, keeping it. Once, we of Thoid would end our vigil and return to wakefulness, but your arrival ended the vigil. It began the dreaming. Ingvi's burden is to guard the village of Thoid, to safeguard Mother, and to ensure that she awaits the right sign. When it...
You, don't just stand there. Help me find Veilkin. I know that filthy swine is hiding somewhere. A filthy beast. A mongrel who tried to put his hand... Oh, how I wish I had cut them off when I had the and now he's entered the vigil and I cannot... I will not. If he dares try to harm her again, I swear... Senya! I swore to protect her. I chased Veilkin from her bedside, then from the tribe. But I need to find him. As long as he's out there, Senya will never be... Because I saw him. I tried to give chase. He cannot be allowed into Sonder. His very presence would be like... Good. I'll wait for you here. Bring me his head so I can finally dream.
Ay anasını. Görev içinde görev ya.
Behold, Walker. This is one of Mother's earthly faces. She watches over us now in the dreaming, as she once did in the waking world. I believe Mather watches your path with great intent, as do I.
Buradaymış.
Have you found him? Oh, thank Mother. Senya is finally safe. Thank you. Wait, who are you exactly? Walker in the weirdness. That means the vigil will soon end, and I will see Senya again. I do. I swore to watch over her in her sleep, and it has been an honor, but I miss... She's so still when she dreams. I wish she would have a good sleep, I guess.
Şimdi bizim görevlere devam etmemiz lazım. Hangisi ki o? O değil lan. Ha.
You are the walker in the weirdness. You walk where few dare. I need help. Not for myself, but for those I have failed. My mate Sidara, my friend Bodil, and I went to the Giant's Barrow. We sought knowledge, a sign that we still walk toward Mother's dream. But what we found, Bodil, our companion, did not return. And Sidara, the White's touch. Find Bodil, end his suffering. And Sidara, she still sleeps. But then, at last, we will have peace. Bodil's earthly vessel might still be in the White's leg. As for Sidara, she sleeps in our hut, beside me. Please, bring back my loved ones. Free their souls.
Bu şeydeki görev, şimdilik değil. Dışarıdaki görev bu.
Ho ho ho, you're here. Munvarth knew you'd come. They call me Yarnsford, because that's my name, Yarnsford. To the Mother's Chamber, where we'll dream forever. Munvarth says great black ships that devour the sky will take us there. Like that time he told me he brought me a giant's tooth. Turned out to just... He's my friend. My raven friend. I mean, he's a raven. Feathers, wings, a beak. Well, not really him, actually. It's my stupid. Before I entered the Mother's Dream, I told myself, Yarnsver, remembered, and, of course, I forgot. Damned useless. Yeah, he talks to me a lot, and sometimes he says things that make me real. When I asked him, he just said, but funny thing, he only talks when it's just the two of us. If anyone else is... You know, that could actually be it. I mean, I never thought of myself as I missed it. I always figured I was just spouting nonsense. But maybe I'm actually speaking in mysticisms. Oh, that would explain why I forget everything. My head is filled with it. His cage. And the cage is back at my house. Well, not here. On the other side. Sometimes I mix it up and forget where I even am. It's that if Munvar stays in that cage, he'll starve to death. I left him food, but not enough to last a lifetime. You don't have to rub it in. I already feel bad enough. Not only did I leave him, but as long as I carry this worry... You will. I do it myself, but I can't go back anymore. For Toids, dreams are a one... Here, this is the key to his cage. It works like any key. Just stick it in the lock and turn it. Oh, and please, make sure to apologize. Did you manage to free him from the... Of course.
Çıkıyoruz mu buradan?
Walker, in the weirdness. You're here. I need to speak with Ingve. But ever since the dream began, she must hear this before it's too... That's exactly the problem. Sonder is a trap. No, please, I'm begging you. The Giant Mother, the one we believe to be Mather. To surrender ourselves to her care. But why did we ever assume our Mother Goddess was a warrior? She gave us the strength to stand against adversity. To you, and what is this dream, if not turning our backs on our kin? On the other tribes who still fight? Sonder is an escape. And now, if we flee into Sonder instead of standing and fighting, we are on the verge of losing everything. I don't know if it'll be enough. Tell Ingve that Rune reminds her of the duty of every... The Giant Mother is not Mather. She's... I know my plea must sound desperate. If you grant my request, but if that is the only way to save the tribe, then I will...
Hayırlı işler. Şimdi nereye?
Go, please.
Ay anasını. Bitti mi şimdi bu rüya muhabbeti? Oy. Ne oldu? Ha, önce onlara yardım etmeliyiz. Şu bir.
The Thrum.
Ne oluyor lan?
Thrum. Thru.
Dur bakayım. Ay anasını. Şuna gidelim madem bu daha yakın.
Walker in the weirdness. Ah, Runa. He has told you, I hope, how much he longed to become chieftain. But among the Thoid, ambition is one of the gravest sins. I was chosen, as is the way of... As for Runa, he would have thrived as an Whatever he's asked of you, know this. Runa has his own reasons for stirring up trouble. Does he now? And he's only just come to this... Let me guess. He wants to switch places. Sacrificing himself for the tribe. That is unlike... You don't know Runa like I do. He would never... But entering Sonder goes against his desires. And if someone... The difference between us is that I face my challenges, while taking him at his word would be naive. But I cannot... On the one hand, there is, on the other, my own doubts. Tell me, Walker in the weirdness. I will. You have my word. We've always placed our trust in intuition. And if mine tells me that... Thank you for your involvement. My duty as chieftain is to hear... You may leave me to my thoughts now.
Karga. Tamam, bunu da yaptık. Şu. Hoş mu? Aman dev mi?
Ithrum.
The weight, it is lifted. You must send me to her. Wherever Sidara may be, I will follow. And I know we... more than I have ever... But listen, my body still clings to this world. The flesh resists what the soul is already... Not because I wish to, but because I am... Not hesitate. Strike true. And when I am gone... Thank you for understanding. Let this be the last battle I ever...
Hello. Did you manage to free him from the... Thank you. I hope he finds a new home. Or I can already feel my burden lifting. Now...
Have you found him? Pass.
Ne diyor? Ha. Ne? Hadi sus, tamam. Arkadaş. Nerede bu yer ya? Abu aşağıda. Ama aşağıya nasıl ineceğim ben? Böyle ineceğiz. Yapacak bir şey yok. Tam da ya. Tepeye mi çıkacaktık ya? Gidelim bakalım.
You tread where I speak, mortal. Help? No, I weigh the worth if you wish my blessing. What am I? The roots of the world. You do not need to know what Trigva. His corruption festers even if you wish to destroy. Show me you can take what the heart and the mind, but the heart and the brains of only then will. The beast lies slain, its heart and mind laid bare. You
Oraya niye geçemiyorum? Dur bakayım. Şu güzelmiş lan. Ya bu değil lan. Tamam, burası da bitti. Oraya gideceğiz. Neredeydi lan bu yer? Şurada.
Well met, travel. By the stones. Do you have any idea what you've forging a weapon from them is the pinnacle of it's a feat spoken of in tales, but never you've brought us to the peak of what we can do. It would be an honor. The giants entrusted their strength to you. And I'll watch closely. For this, it is done. Use it. The strength of the giants is yours to...
Yanlış. Nerede bu? Şu karşıda.
Why would they favor the giants? They abandon their blessings mean nothing. You think their favor make... I am the lone pillar, the chosen. Enough! Then come, walker in the weirdness.
İlla bu silahı mı alacağız ya? Nerede o silah şimdi? Hasar değil. En yeni şu mu? Şu. Oğlum her vurduğunda tecrübe puanı.
Speak, conqueror. Stroner, always meddling, so be it. Let him lead well, Stroner, or lead them better than I.
You fought bravely, and I have heard your will. Me, the new chieftain. I never sought this, but if that's what the tribe needs...
A fine choice, truly. You got the heart for this, and the tribe, you fought for the Ulfer in ways few others have. And you've done well. Choosing...
I'm humbled, really. I'll make sure our tribe is strong and united. And yes, thank you for everything you did. Now that you've spoken to the giants and put Thrigvi down, I hope the voices are silent now. I couldn't have done this without you. You have my deep... First, I need to get this Thrigvi nonsense out of their head. Ulfr might be stubborn, but we're not fools. Once they see, before long he'll be nothing more than a cautionary tale. After that, we honor what the moot decides. And there's nothing the Ulfr love more than... You have my thanks and my respect. It's been a long time since the Ulfr had a reason to...
Şu ne? Oğlum burada da gözükmüyor bir şey ya.
Well met, Trav.
Ya nerede? Hani bu görevden bozuk ya. Altta mı lan yoksa bu? Ya burada gösteriyor ya. Hayda. Of. Şimdi sallan bunu. Şunlar.
Yes? You have no idea how glad the members of the Ulfra tribe are always the first to fight. Without them, we could forget about any real... So, allow me to offer you a gift in thanks for aiding their tribe. Are you... Yes?
Hadi. Şimdi diğer. Nerede bunlar? Girsem mi şuraya ya? Büyük ihtimal olmayacak ama. Oradakileri kesmiştim ben. Karşıya mı? Ha şurada şey yapmışlar. Ne açıldı? Ha. Yukarı mı aşağı mı ya? bir şey yok. Tane mi? Kalk. Hadi lan. Taş nerede ya? Hayda. Bayağı hepsinden büyük gibi. Ha burada. Aha, aldık ya direkt.
His burden. I am the face that time forgot.
First, you used these people to win yourself a kingdom, and now you herded them here under threat of being stomped to death by giants if they leave or disobey. After all that they've gone through, all that they've done, all that they've suffered, this is how you intend to repay them?
No kingdom will stand with people like them within its borders. They would have to change their ways. The Del Rita are not ready for this. You know this.
You did worse than all of them combined, and you are the one responsible for all they've done so far. They fought for your name and under your banners. Does this mean you're not fit to be a king? Not ready to have a kingdom?
I left the heritage of Pendragon behind me. I severed the ties between myself and my tribe. I lost all that tied me to the past when I became king. I set a new path for myself. They are not ready to do that.
Bullshit! You forced them to go against their sacred traditions. You destroyed their identities. They betrayed their comrades because you ordered them to. They kidnapped the children of the giants because you told them to do it. Everything they did was so that you could win this war. And now what? You're going to punish them for being your best, fiercest soldiers, most loyal of your men?
This is not...
Oh, stop with your excuses already. You broke them, and now you're abandoning them to starve or freeze to death in these damned lands.
This kingdom needs to be built on peace, Caradoc. Letting them live among merchants, lords, and ladies in Camelot or Timberwall. How would that go?
Exactly as anyone would expect it to go.
So we would end up with a civil war. Right after we won the war that almost annihilated us all.
Oh, damn you. I've had enough. I stood by you through everything. Even what you did to me. The seawall. I let it all slide. I told myself it was for something. For a noble cause. But this is where I draw the line. I renounce my oaths, and I'm walking away. Put a blade in my back if that helps you sleep. I don't care. Not anymore.
Abi bunu uzatmak lazım. Böyle olmaz. Ver yakıtı gitsin.
Now I remember it all. I left the best of my people here. Everything is in ruin. This land. It had a there is no way to... And what if my decision cost them the ability to grow? What if instead of helping them become better, I may have been right about the diagnosis. But the tribes helped us win the war. They were fearless and followed every... But I left them broken. I had to do something. The giants sided with our enemy. We had to find a way to remove them from the... So, under cover of night, the tribes stole one of the most humiliating moments of that whole war. Caradoc had the clearest eyes of any of us, and I think I destroyed that. Destroyed him with all I did. He used to carry hope. I come from the Pendragon bloodline. A heritage drenched. A heritage that pillaged and fought in the homelands for longer than anyone can remember. I decided to leave it behind me when we won the war against the Four-Dwellers. And built up. Now we've seen that my bloodline must... There's nothing left. Nothing worth saving. Nothing worth rebuilding. I betrayed the ones who believed in me. I turned away from my own blood to build something better. And all I built was... Do what you want. There's nothing. All I've ever done got turned into dust. Corrupted. Once I'm future king, you return. Speak your will through the mortal you now. Is it time for us to... We have waited. We shall return to the... We are grateful. Your will shall be done.
Burası ne, burası ne? Ha, bu başa döndürdü beni. Güzel. Bizim adam nerede lan? Ha, ileride. Karanlık olmuş gene ya.
We are ready to begin the moot. We were only waiting for your return. You were strong enough to walk the king's thread. What is your will, my king? What does... I understand your decision. We had the chance to end the war once and for all. I only hope that the threat of the weirdness is real enough that Camelot will, and not, once again, to mark. Thank you, my king, for your... I, the voice of the Dalrida tribes. Go now, my king, and reclaim your...
Neyse. Şurada bir sev. Ne? Sev alamıyor mu? Oğlum ikna edecektik adamları, ne oldu?